Hey everybody, what's up? So here's the question for the day. Let's assume you're trying to become a racing driver and you try all sorts of things, and no matter what you do, you're still off the pace. So what do you do now? It's a good question, isn't it? Hey everybody, welcome back to Begin Again. You know, if you've been following these videos that I've been doing here recently, you know that we've kind of done a makeover on my kart. We've got a new engine, we sent it off to the shop, we changed up the setup completely on it, we've tried new hubs, we've done a whole bunch of different stuff. But you know, you can have a really great kart, but if the driver's no good, doesn't really make any difference. So not only are we doing a makeover on the kart, we're doing a makeover on the driver. So I'm out here at NTK, and what I'm doing is I've actually brought in Jake French, who is the #2 or #3 ranked shifter driver in all of North America. He's also a driving coach, and since he lives here in the Dallas area, it's pretty easy to go ahead and draft him to come out and coach me up. So I've had one session with him already. Jake and I got talking, we said, hey, you know what? Why don't we have another session, and this time let's put the camera on. We'll bring Paul out, my cameraman, and let's see what we get. So that's what we're going to do here tonight. We're just going to try out some different things. Jake gave me some driving coaching ideas that I need to go and put into practice. I kind of got them right sometimes, but I didn't get them right all the time. So we're just going to work on refining those. Hopefully it'll make me faster. So thanks for joining us. Here we go.
When you have this much grip and you have a shifter that has horsepower, you can brake where you are, but instead of releasing the brake here, release the brake here and only slow down 15 miles an hour.
Okay.
So carry double as much speed in, and then grab the gas here.
Okay.
So from here to here, let's say you can gain 0.4 of a second. That's a lot. From there to there. From here on out, because you got to the gas way later, obviously, right? From here to here, you're going to lose nothing because you got the horsepower. Tired?
I'm fine, but man, I'm gassed.
Oh, you're so close.
Still overslowing in 2, right?
Yes.
Okay. You know, it's like you told me, if you just go slow where you need to go slow and go fast where you go fast,
Yeah.
it just feels so much better.
Yeah, the cart's smoother, it's easier on you, hot time faster.
Yep. Yeah. Way better.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm overslowing into 3 as well.
A little bit, but not too bad.
Not too bad?
No.
Okay.
More so of turn 2.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like consciously making sure I've got my foot off the brake. Yeah, after I slow down, come off the
And
brake.
it's almost like you hit the brakes a little too hard. Like you just, when you hit the brakes, you just slow down. Just rolling it. You did it perfect. I mean, the very first time I told right up there, I told you did it perfect.
Okay.
So just maybe instead of trying to release the brake earlier, just not stab on the brakes so hard.
Okay.
When you start, you won't have the brake for that corner once you figure it out. But
Turn 2?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So it's just a...
Yeah, but don't forget the downshift. That's the biggest thing. Is I tell you to go faster, and sometimes you go faster, but then you completely forget to downshift. You gotta downshift. So downshift.
All right, I'm ready to give this a
ready?
try.
All right.
Yeah, I caught my
You're
breath.
close. You're almost there.
I'm almost
You ran
there.
on lap 9 too.
I know.
Both tired. So turn 2,
Yeah.
your line looks good, but you notice every time you hit the curve in the bottom of turn 2, because you're not going fast.
Okay.
You can go in a lot faster. You're
Okay.
still over slowing. So
And it
it'll
feels
hold it.
like I'm going really fast in there, but I believe.
You can still carry more.
Yeah.
You're still over slowing in the braking.
Okay.
Okay.
Totally worth it.
Yeah, it's a lot better.
Totally worth it.
Yeah.
My goodness, it was so much better. So, yeah, I know I can carry. I know now how to drive this thing, at least from the gearing standpoint. It's just
Yeah.
getting it right.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, really the only problem you have is you forget to downshift a lot. So I think and then when you forget to downshift, then you lose what gear you're in for the
Yeah.
rest of the lap.
And after
So,
that, my
yeah,
brain's completely screwed
Yeah.
up. Yep. Yeah, no
Yeah.
question about it, man.
That's the only thing.
Okay. All right.
Turn 2 look better. Like you carry in more speed, but just like I said before, when you carry in more speed, you have to turn in early. So if you're turning in where you were carrying that much speed, well, you're going to run like a dirt car just up high.
Yeah, gonna go
So
up
you have
high.
to turn in earlier, use the banking, sucks you in, break some ribs, take her out.
Life's good.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Advil's for.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I get there a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
Almost personal best on a
Almost.
practice day. So
Yeah.
I think you'll get it Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
I think you'll run it 30
Yeah.
Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, because I'll
Awesome.
go away and think about it a little bit.
Yeah, you'll be in
Instantly
race
get faster.
mode and just doing, and then it'll naturally click. It'll probably be, I bet you it's a mid 38. It won't be just in 38s. I think it'll be,
Yeah.
once you get there, you'll be there.
I just feel like I'm really close to stringing it together where it's.
Yeah,
For me,
you are.
pretty
Oh
good.
no, it's
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like you're on to get a lap. Oh, then you make a mistake. It's like so almost there. So.
All right. So, been a really, really interesting evening. I don't know if you can tell, but I am absolutely soaked. Thanks to this guy. He put me through the paces. I really have to reiterate, Jake is a great coach, and it's just a delight to work with him, really. I mean, I think Jake has really saved me about 9 months of just pounding around the track trying to figure it out on my own. I may never have gotten there if I didn't have Jake telling me things like, hey dude, you're letting off too much of the gas before you upshift. When you brake, release sooner and carry more speed rolling into the corner. Modulate the throttle.
Yep.
And then the big one that I'm having a real struggle with, and Jake's been super patient with me, is just the fact that I'm not consistent. I'm not, I'm charging the corners that I shouldn't be charging, and the corners that I should be charging, I'm coasting in them. Basically, I'm doing everything backwards.
Yeah.
And so here's the deal. Jake's got this big race, I think, coming up in Utah, called something like the
Mid-year.
Summer Nationals.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Screw
just
the
a little
Summer
bit of a race. and so he's been getting ready for that. He's going to be on the road for 2 or 3 weeks. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be working to work on the points that he has been coaching me up, so that the next time he and I get together, then I'm going to be that much further improved, hopefully.
Yep.
So, Jake, with what you've seen with me and all that, is it just roll speed to worry about, or
Yeah,
what is it?
It's a bit of everything. You don't want to work on everything at once. You want to try to focus on one thing, get better at it, and then move on to the next. If you try to do too many things at once, it's just
It's too
then
much.
you make more mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the biggest thing is like you got it. You know what the best way is. You know, I think you've taken what I've told you well to the track. It's just cleaning it up and doing it right every single lap, and that just comes with seat time and
driving,
all that stuff. So
yeah. And I have to tell you, I just feel more confident because there's nothing like having a good coach in your ear, but then pounding out as many laps as you can until your head falls off, which is where I'm at right now.
It's good though.
It is.
Then you come back and you can do 15 more laps.
Yeah. I honestly feel better today than I did last Wednesday.
Yeah,
so
perfect.
something's working. Yeah, something's really working. So there's no substitute for seat time.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. So, hey guys, thanks for tuning in. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Again, huge thanks to Jake French. If you're in the Dallas area, highly recommend him as a driving coach. Guy has really done a lot. I wish I could tell you how much better it feels while I'm driving, but I'm not really sure how I can convey that. But thanks.
No, absolutely. No,
it's really
my pleasure.
So anyway, until next time, guys, thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon. All right, hold it. Before we wrap this video up, just a couple of extra thoughts. Obviously, we're not at the track anymore, back in the garage. I've had a couple of days to think about this. You know, it does take a little bit of humility to actually go and say, you know what, I need a coach. So I had to set my ego aside to be able to pick up the phone, call Jake and say, hey, can you help me? Now, when I said that I think I saved about 9 months of time, I really meant what I was saying. Because there's a lot of stuff that I just wouldn't have known. I just either have bad habits that I've built, or I'm thinking 30 years ago when I was driving a Formula Ford, what this cart ought to do and how it should feel and all that. And Jake set me straight on all that. When you think about the cost of fuel and tires and wear and tear on your engine and all that kind of stuff, hiring a coach really makes a lot of sense. It's very cost effective to get 2, 3, 4 lessons, whatever you think you need, to get yourself sorted out and performing better on the racetrack. Another way to think about it is, you know, Tom Brady has a throwing coach, Tiger Woods has a swing coach. Those guys are pretty good. Who's to say that I don't need a coach? I need a coach. And I bet you do too. So think about that. I highly recommend it. Not necessarily whether you're using Jake. If you're in the Dallas area, great. I highly recommend Jake. But there's plenty of other good coaches in your part of the country. I would highly recommend give it a shot, see what happens. I think you're going to wind up going faster.